Hello everyone, welcome to Botany Option channel for UPSC examination. In today's video, we are going to see the important angiospermic family called as Malvaceae family. As you know, many important plants comes under this particular family, that is Malvaceae. Before starting the video, I request you to join the Telegram channel of the same name, that is the Botany Option for UPSC examination, because all the YouTube links and the PDF related with this channel is uploaded on that particular platform. So make sure to join that Telegram channel. And if you are studying for any PSC exam which has a botany optional, or say UPSC exam and you have a botany as your optional subject, or if you are studying for a BSc or masters MSc and you have subject botany, then this channel is for you, because we are regularly uploading the content relating with the botany, and all this type of stuff will be very beneficial for all these examination. All right, so let's learn about the Malvaceae family. Now, first of all, let us see the systematic position of the Malvaceae family. It belongs to the class of Dicotyledonae, then subclass Polypetalae, which literally means the petals are free from each other. Whenever there is a petals are free from each other, then such a petals are called as polypetalous petals. That is why the subclass is a Polypetalae. Then series is a Thalamiflorae, order Malvales, and family Malvaceae. So this is the systematic position in which the class of Malvaceae family is a Dicotyledonae, subclass is a Polypetalae, series is a Thalamiflorae, order is a Malvales, and family is the Malvaceae family. Now let us learn about the field recognition of the Malvaceae family plants. That is, if you are going to the field and you have to recognize the which plants belonging to the Malvaceae family, then all these points you should take into the consideration. The very first is, most plants have the stellate trichomes. As you may have heard about this word trichome, these are hair-like structures which are often present on the stems of the plants. Now, here is a one type of the trichome which is called stellate trichome. Now, the stellate trichome has the shape of star, and that is why it is called stellate trichome. Most of the plants which belong to the Malvaceae family has the stellate trichome. That is, if you find the plant which has the trichome of shape star, that means it is an stellate trichome. Then this will be the primary indication that that plant may belong to the Malvaceae family. Then plant parts are often mucilaginous. That is, the plant parts of the Malvaceae family often has the mucilage on them. That is, the sticky substance or viscous substance is present on their leaf or stem. Then leaves are stipulate. As you can observe here, it's a picture of Hibiscus rosa sinensis. In this picture of Hibiscus rosa sinensis, you are seeing here the leaves. And as you know, stipules are present at the base of leaves. Here you can observe these are the small stipules which are present at the base of petiole, and that is why leaves are said to be the stipulate in the Malvaceae family. Then you can observe the flower. These are usually with the Epicalyx. This is the most important characteristics, that the members of the Malvaceae family has the Epicalyx in the flower. Now here in this flower of Hibiscus rosa sinensis, you can observe here this area is called the calyx. This is the calyx. But below this, here we have the fifth whorl here, right? And this extra whorl which is present below the calyx, it is called epicalyx. So these epicalyx are present in the Malvaceae family. So if you observe this epicalyx in the flower, then there may be the probability that plant belonging to the Malvaceae family. Then the flowers are pentamerous. That literally means there are 5 petals in the flower. Here you can observe in the hibiscus flower there are 5 petals, and that is why the flower is said to be the pentamerous. Then stamens are numerous. You will find many stamens which are present on the Malvaceae family flower. Plus they are monoadelphous. That is all the stamens are united to the single tube at the base. Such a condition is called as monoadelphous. Then the anthers are monothecous. That is, anthers contain only the one chamber. All right. So anthers of the Malvaceae family are said to be the monothecous. Carpels are generally 5 or more. There are 5 or more carpels present in the Malvaceae members. Then ovary is superior. That is, if you observe the ovary, it will be present on the receptacle like this, and all the other floral parts are coming below from the ovary. Then such a condition is called as the superior ovary. Then the placentation is an axile placentation. So if you observe all these characteristics in a plant, and if you get your observation similar to these points, then there is a 100% chance that such a plant is belonging to the Malvaceae family. All right. So all these points are helpful in the field recognition of the Malvaceae plants. Now let's learn about the habit of Malvaceae family members. Now the members or the plants of the Malvaceae family shows all three habits. That is they may be herbs or shrubs or trees. As you can observe here, this is the Malvastrum plants which showing the herb habit. Then this is the Abutilon which showing the shrub habit, and this is a cocoa plant which belongs to the Malvaceae family showing the tree habit. So herb, shrub, and tree, all three kinds of the habits are present in the Malvaceae family. The example for the herb habit is a Malvastrum plant, and for shrub category, it is Abutilon plant, and for a tree habit, it is an cocoa plant. All right. Now, the root system in the Malvaceae family is branch taproots. Yes, there is a main taproot which go below the ground, and this taproot has the many branches, and that is why it is called branch taproots. So all the members of the Malvaceae family has branch taproots type of root system. This particular picture showing the Abutilon roots. All right. Now let's see how is the stem of the Malvaceae family members. Now here is the example of okra, which is commonly called bhindi in the Indian markets, and this is the second example of a cocoa. This cocoa plant is also economically very important because majority of the chocolates are coming from this particular plant. The stem of the Malvaceae family members is herbaceous or woody. As you can observe, in a okra you will find the herbaceous stem, while in a cocoa you will find the woody stem. That is why both herbaceous as well as the woody stem found in the Malvaceae family members. Then the stem is branch. As you can observe in the okra as well as in the cocoa, the stem is branch. That is, there has the different branching rising from them. Then it is erect, which literally means it grows above the ground. That is, stem grow upward towards the sky, and such a condition is called as the erect. Then young branches often covered with the stellate trichome. That is, if you find the young stem, that is the new stem, you will find star-shaped trichome on them. So this is how the Malvaceae family member shows the stem characteristics, that the stem may be herbaceous or woody, it is branch, erect, and young branches often covered with the stellate trichomes. All right. Now let's talk about the leaves of the Malvaceae family members. Leaves are cauline, which literally means all these leaves are borne on the stem. The leaves which are borne on the stem are called as the cauline leaf, and cauline leaf can be observed in the Malvaceae family. These are borne alternately. That is, you can observe here in the hibiscus plant. The one leaf is from this side, other from the this side, and they are alternates with each other. They do not present exactly opposite to each other, but they are alternate with the each other, and that is why the leaves are said to be alternate in the Malvaceae family. Then leaves are simple. That is, if you observe the leaves of the Malvaceae family members, here are one, two, and three leaves. First belongs to the China rose, second to the okra, and third to the cotton. All these three leaves, you can observe where these are the simple leaves and not the compound leaves. All the members of the Malvaceae family shows the simple type of leaves. Then leaves is petiolate. That is, petiole is present. This part of the leaves, it is called petiole. And this petiole is directly attached to the stem. So in the second picture here, you can observe in the okra as well, it is a petiole present at the base. And here in the cotton as well, we have the petiole. So all the leaves in the Malvaceae family members are petiolate. Then leaves are also said to be the stipulate. That is, they have the stipules that which we have discussed in the last slide. Then they has the ovate shape. You can observe there is a roughly ovate shape of all the leaves. Margins of the leaves are maybe serrate or entire. When we say the serrate margin, it is showing the dentation like this. As you can observe in the China rose, the leaf margin shows the dentation, and such a dented margin is called as the serrate margin. Or sometimes the leaves may show the entire margin like this cotton. It is a soft and without the dentation margin, and that is why it is called the entire margin. All right. Venation of the leaves is a multicosted. That is, there are more than one costa. That is why it is called multicosted. This is the main costa, and then there is a lateral costas are present, and that is why these leaves is said to be the multicosted. In the second picture of the okra, you can observe here are the multicosta. In the cotton leaf, also you can observe the multicosted condition. With this multicostate, they have the reticulate divergent reticulation. That is, further, these main costas are divided into the subveins and they were diverted towards the margin of the leaves, and such a venation is called as reticulate diversion. And at last, the leaves are also said to be the glabrous. Glabrous means the soft leaves. The surface of all these leaves, you will find it as a soft, and that is why it is called glabrous leaf. So all these are the characteristics of leaves which are present in the Malvaceae family members. All right. Now let us see how the inflorescence present in the Malvaceae family. Inflorescence may be cymose or solitary, axillary, or raceme. All these three types of the inflorescence can be found in the Malvaceae family. Here, in the first example of Athecae, here we are having the raceme type of inflorescence. In the picture, you can observe here we have the raceme type of inflorescence. And in the second picture, here we have the China rose where the solitary axillary inflorescence can be found. So the Malvaceae family shows the inflorescence such as the cymose, solitary, axillary, or the raceme. Now let's check out about the flowers of Malvaceae family. First of all the flowers are bracteate flowers. That is, all the flowers contain the bract at the base of the receptacle. Then all these bracteoles often form the epicalyx. That is, all these bracteoles are come together to form the epicalyx. And then these flowers are complete flowers. The meaning of the complete flower is that they has all the four whorls, that is calyx, corolla, androecium, and gynoecium. When all the four whorls are present in a single flower, then such a flower is said to be the complete flower, and all the members of the Malvaceae family shows the complete flower. Then flowers are bisexual, that is both the sex organs, that is the male sex organ, that is stamens and carpels, both are present in the single flower. If the stamens and carpels is present in the single flower, then such a flower is called as the bisexual flower. Then flower is a actinomorphic. That is, if you cut the flower which belonging to the Malvaceae family, it can be cut into two equal whorls from any plane. That is, if you cut the flower into any plane, from any plane, and it will divide into two equal parts, then such a flower is said to be the actinomorphic flower. And Malvaceae family shows the actinomorphism in their flower. All right. Then, because the ovary is a superior ovary, that is why the condition is called as the hypogynous. We have discussed superior ovary in our previous slide. Then the flowers are pentamerous. All right. All these are characteristics of the flowers of Malvaceae family. Now let us talk about the calyx. Now in the calyx there are 5 sepals. As you can observe here, this is an calyx, right? And these calyx showing the individual members of the calyx is called as the sepals. These sepals are 5 in number. Again, they are the gamocephalous. Gamocephalous, the condition which can be explained as they are fused with each other. As you can observe here, all these sepals are connected at the base, and that is why they are said to be the gamocephalous. Then the aestivation is a valvate type of aestivation. That is, their margin may come close to each other, but they do not overlap with each other, and that is why aestivation is said to be the valvate aestivation. Now let us see the corolla of Malvaceae family. Petals are 5. As we have discussed earlier, there are always the 5 petals in the members of Malvaceae family. There are 5 petals present here. That is why petals 5. Then there is a condition of polypetalous. Polypetalous means the petals are free from each other. As you can observe in this particular picture, all these petals are free from each other. They are not fused with each other, and that is why the condition called polypetalous is shown. Fuse at the base with the staminal tube. Usually twisted or sometimes imbricate aestivation is shown. Twisted aestivation is that aestivation in which the one margin of the petal is overlapped by the other margin of the petal. Such a condition is called as the twisted, or sometimes it may be imbricate. And the flowers are always variously colored. You can observe here, this is the hibiscus flower showing the pink color, while this is another species of hibiscus which is showing the dark red color. This is the flower of okra, which is almost white in color. All right. Now let us see the characteristics of the androecium. The stamens are numerous. That is, there are many stamens. The filaments united to form the staminal tube. That is, all the filaments of the stamens are united to form the staminal tube around the gynoecium. Then there is a monoadelphous condition. That is, if all the stamens are fused at the base to the common tube, then such a condition is called as the monoadelphous conditions. Anther is a monothecous, that is only contains the one chamber, and the androecium is a epipetalous. That is, the individual members of the androecium, that is stamens, are attached to the petals of the flower. Then in such a condition it is called epipetalous. So in androecium there are numerous stamens filaments often united to form the staminal tube, and that is why the condition Monoadelphous is mentioned. Anther is monothecous, and Epipetalous condition is also found. All right. Now let's talk about the gynoecium. Carpel is one to many. That is, individual members of the gynoecium is called carpel. It may be one to many. Then it is syncarpous. That is, they are fused with each other. Multilocular. That is present in a multilocules. Ovule is one or many. Then it shows the axile. Placentation. Ovary is superior, as we have discussed earlier. That is, the ovary is hypogynous. Style is long and united below and free above. That is, style is at the upper part, but they are all fused at the bottom. Then stigma as many as the number of carpels or twice. That is, the number of stigma and carpel may be the similar, or stigma may be the twice that of the carpels. All right. Now let's talk about the fruit of Malvaceae family. Fruit may be the capsule or schizocarp, or rarely the berry. Here we have the fruit of cotton. So in a Malvaceae family, the fruit may be capsule, schizocarp, or rarely the berry. The seeds of the Malvaceae family may be one to many, as you can observe in this particular picture of okra, and endosperm is absent in the seeds. Now this slide is showing the general floral formula for the Malvaceae family. This is a general formula. It may change from plant to plant, but it is a general formula which belongs to the Malvaceae family. Flower is bracteate, and that is why there is a BR. There is actinomorphic condition, that is why this sign is there. Then flower is bisexual, that is containing male and female parts, and that is why this sign is shown here. Then there is a Epicalyx, which are 3 to 9 in number, and they are free from each other, or they may be fused with each other, and that is why the bracket is shown. Then calyx is 5. Corolla, again 5 or in bracket 5, that literally means 5 without the bracket, then they are free from each other. And if they are present in a bracket, that means the corolla are fused with each other. Androeciums are infinite, then gynoecium are 1 to infinite. All right. So this is the general floral formula for the Malvaceae family. At last, let's see the economic importance of the Malvaceae family. They are always used as a ornamentals, or as a source for fibers and oils, or vegetables, or timbers. That is some members of the Malvaceae family are used as a ornamentals. The example is an hibiscus plant. This hibiscus plant is often used as a ornamentals in the household for the decoration purposes. Then the famous source for the fibers and oils is a cotton plant. From this cotton plant, we are not only extracting the fibers but also the oils. Then the vegetable species such as okra are also present, which is then timber producing plants are also found in the Malvaceae family. All right. So this is an economic importance of the Malvaceae family. So thank you very much for watching this video. Please like the video. If you have any doubt, please make comment in the comment box. And if you like this lecture, please share this lecture with your friends who are studying the botany. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please subscribe to the Botany Option channel for UPSC examination. Again, thank you very much for watching this video. See you in the next one.